Today I'm going to be doing a general reading for the Divine Feminine Collective. Y'all know the game and how it goes. When the message resonates, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below. It's free to do. It helps with the algorithm so that other Divine Feminines can find the channel. And it's the best way to energetically connect with me in the channel. So, Femmes, let's go ahead and get you some cards and some energy. Ooh. Okay. All right. So, Divine Feminine, there is a lot on your mind. I heard that you have a lot on your plate, and you may find it difficult to find time for yourself. It's like you're having a hard time finding a safe place for you to connect with yourself. And you may be feeling really down and upset and drained. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, just know that at any time you are allowed to check in with yourself and figure out what you need to do for yourself. Hey girl. So, there is that new moon in Virgo today. And, from what I've researched, that moon, this moon, is the most powerful new moon of the entire year. Ooh. 1 second, y'all. And even though the energy could be very powerful, it could be very overwhelming as well. There could be things coming up from your past. And again, I just feel like you may feel a little bit isolated because you're upgrading and you're ascending. It's like a good thing and a bad thing. I heard the word bittersweet. It's bittersweet because you can feel yourself changing. You are seeing the signs. You're seeing the synchronicities. You're being open to the messages of the universe and from your higher self. Your DNA is being activated. Your Akashic records are being laid out in front of you, right? And you have had to make, or you still have to make, a very difficult decision. It could be different for everybody, but what it all boils down to is I feel like it's a difficult decision for you because you may be used to making everybody else around you happy. And you may feel disconnected from what it is that you truly desire, or the best way and the best strategy to help get you there. And I feel like with this ascension, with this upgrade that you have experienced, you also revealed a lot of snakes in the grass, okay? And you saw how people were operating from a different intention, from a different vibration than you were. But because you were associating with these people, because you were putting their wants and needs before your own, it's kind of like you got lost and overwhelmed. And it's like you overgave. And when you overgive and you don't receive, it causes you to be at a stalemate. Does that make sense? Hi, everybody. 444. I love seeing that in the comments. Gorgeous. You are beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm doing well. I'm so happy to see all of you. I hope that the message resonates. All right, y'all. So, yeah. And again, you have a lot on your mind. You have a lot on your plate. But just know that there is a change that's going to come. And even though you have a difficult choice to make. You're going to be able to give yourself a moment, accept what's happened, and then ask for guidance on how to best move forward, okay? I feel like in this new energy that you're in, where you kind of realize like, okay, maybe I am surrounded by people that are trickster energies. Maybe they are people who are energetic vampires or narcissistic tendencies, right? These people are just kind of stuck in a lower way of thinking and being. And it's like you were so used to that energy that you just allowed these people to be a constant fixture in your life. But again, you've kind of gotten to a breaking point, right? And you have a decision to make. And you've decided, right, to choose yourself. And I feel like it's like I just heard you're on demon time, okay? A lot of people are gonna like try to point the finger at you. They're gonna try to make you feel like you don't have a right to stand in your power. You don't have a right to try new things and live a life that is solely yours. These people are going to be upset when you no longer make decisions based off of other people's wants or needs. When you start speaking up for yourself and holding your boundaries firm by standing in your personal power, you're going to learn to have fun with these trickster energies. It's like you're going to be able, instead of like, taking on this trickster energy and allowing it to drain you, you're able to kind of like play with the energy and use it to your benefit, right? And that is the best way to deal with this kind of energy. And that's what you've done. And it's helped you to no longer be in a stalemate. It's helping you move forward in a way where you are taking note of how you're feeling and what you're needing, and you're holding your boundaries firm and you're taking action, right? Again, a lot of people will be upset about this because the truth of the matter is that you are somebody that helps people regulate themselves, okay? If somebody struggles with anxiety or something traumatic, or I just feel like if somebody is just like, well, that's kind of what happens when you're like a narcissist or a manipulative person or somebody that is how do you say, like kind of an energy vampire, right? They don't have a sense of self. They don't really know their purpose or who they are. So they end up in a very deep, dark place. And they use things outside of themselves to cope, including people. And I feel like you had people attached to you like that because you are such a bright light, because you are such a beautiful, chosen, divine, feminine energy that has this galactic DNA, this galactic upgrade and ascension that you are experiencing, that kind of helped you realize that these kinds of energies were around you and that you had to change and you had to choose yourself. And again, it's gonna hurt a lot of people's feelings because they're not expecting you to play with the energy. They're not expecting you to overcome any sort of negative attachment that they have grown accustomed to, right? Yeah, you're putting an end to those kinds of connections, those kind of energetic ties. You may have been kind of upset about this. It may be something that upsets you or worries you because, again, when you made these types of realizations and when you put your foot down and your boundaries up, a lot of these people kind of showed their true colors. They may have said things that hurt you. They may try to manipulate you or kind of just manipulate their way back into your life and your energy, and it could hurt you and confuse you. But you have put an end to those cycles, and these people are going to be left in their own mess. They have realized that they have really lost something very precious and special in their life. But these people did not deserve you. These are people that could never really see how wonderful and amazing that you are. And that's why it's crucial, no matter how hard it is, to work through those hard feelings and to choose yourself, because there is something greater for you. You have a divine purpose. You have this light that shines so bright, and that's why you're experiencing these ascension symptoms. And even though you could feel like you're being alienated or isolated, just know that you're being chosen and you're being placed on this pedestal because the universe, God herself, has decided to step in and work on your behalf. It's like, as soon as you acknowledged and let go and surrendered these connections that no longer serve you, the divine was ready to catch you. They were ready to swoop in, to send you messages, send you synchronicities, send you upgrades that are helping you realize that you have a purpose that is worth building upon. Okay. And the more that you build upon this, the more abundance and generosity that God and the universe is able to shower upon you, because you have something that is worth sharing. You have a story, you have a gift, you have a talent, you have a soul purpose that is being that needs to be shared. Okay, it needs to be shared. If you spend so much of your time attached to energetic vampires and manipulative people, they drain you of your resources naturally. They deplete you physically, emotionally, mentally, and financially. So again, the fact, I know it could have been painful, these realizations, coming to terms and being real with yourself, and being honest when connections, no matter how long you've known these people, like admitting that it was time to let go and move on, because from the very beginning, these people were not able to fill up your cup. They were not able to match your energy. Okay, they just drained your energy. It could have been painful to realize that, but again, as soon as you surrendered, as soon as you were ready to step onto your divine purpose and to be divinely guided, that's when God herself is able to step in, collaborate with you, work with you. I feel like you have so much potential to work with, and God, the universe, is just so excited to get started. It's like you have finally got the courage to like get your back up off the wall and dance to the rhythm of your own drum. And that's where you are tapping into your flow state. You're tapping into true creative energy. And that's when abundance and generosity is able to step in, right? When you share your energy, you're getting everything back tenfold. So I'm just really proud of you for gaining your balance, gaining clarity, and for moving confidently forward in the way that you desire. Does that make sense? It's not a pre-recorded video because I have zero storage on my phone. I started the channel that way, and low key, I think that it brings a lot more views. I don't know why. But yeah, when I figured out that I could go live and it doesn't fuck up my storage, that's kind of what had to happen. So yeah, this is live. That's why I like it when people like subscribe and turn on all the notifications, especially the live button, because whenever I go live, it's kind of random. I'm a busy girl. Y'all can get a notification, kind of like a FaceTime, and you know, we could link up. That's why I like that. Wouldn't you like to know? Y'all are so weird sometimes. Yeah. Shout out Amelia. I'm brown skinned. Me too. All right. All right, fems. So that was your general reading. I wanted to make sure I get that out because, you know, I've been doing a lot of twin flame love readings, which is super great and everything like that. But, you know, sometimes we got to focus. We got to girl boss a little bit hard. So that was that reading for you. I hope it resonated. If it did, subscribe, like the channel, like the video, comment down below, and I'll see you on the next reading.